lighter, we're faster. And that don't work, we're nasty.
I thought the whole point was this year, save you from tears. I give it to someone.
I have an announcement. Everyone talks about their Real by Benefit being like the best mascara ever. But personally, Bad Gal Bang from Benefit, exquisite. I'm doing my makeup. I obviously haven't gotten to mascara yet, but you know. I'm watching Whitney's latest vlog while I do that. And I'm getting ready because tonight I'm going to see Hamilton. I have never seen it, so this is my first time experiencing just beyond the music. And I'm really freaking excited. I'm going with my friend who I haven't seen in a hot minute. Last time we hung out was this summer, and every time we hang out we're like, oh my god, we have to do this more often, and then we wait like 6 months to do it again. I don't really have a reading update except to say I have started Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. I think I'm only like 40 pages in. I haven't done much reading this week. It's already Wednesday and this is all I've done, but I am enjoying it so far. The first chapter where we get Ronan and Adam interaction, which is chapter 5, makes me not even want to try to be a writer. Pulitzer Prize. If you don't know, Call Down the Hawk is like a spin-off series from the Raven cycle that is focusing on Ronan and his brothers, and then of course Adam, because Ronan and Adam. That's really all I know about it so far. I think it's just, we're gonna see more of Ronan and his dreaming and all the secrets that this family has. If you haven't read The Raven Boys, then you're probably like, huh? Oh, go read that. Although I feel like Maggie Stiefvater has said you could read the series without reading The Raven Boys, but that sounds fake, so I'm not gonna confirm that. Is the fit a look, my friends? Gold necklace, gold watch.
Hi bitch, hi bitch.
Red shirt, kind of a little festive even though it's only November, but we're off to see Hamilton, ladies. Actually, go to dinner and then see Hamilton. Woo! Your video, ma'am. It's 2 a.m. and they're laughing about this TikTok guy that just posts videos of him farting and the funny comments that they leave on it. These are the dumbasses I have as friends. Could be reading that, but here I am. Hey ladies, we fresh out the shower. So Hamilton was amazing. I don't think I've updated after that. Getting to see the visuals after loving the music for so many years, because this is my first time seeing it, phenomenal. This week, like reading and just life-wise, I mean, I've actually done stuff, so that was cool. But reading, I think it was Monday maybe that I read like the first 40 pages of Call Down the Hawk, and then I didn't read anything else until yesterday. And I'm super behind on NaNoWriMo. So this weekend is gonna be dedicated to both of those things. Yesterday I did read like 100 more pages of this and I'm enjoying it. This is reminding me how much I love Maggie Stiefvater's writing. I know some people don't, but I just, especially the way she writes Ronan and Adam. Like, I know this book has to have a plot outside of them, but I would be very happy if it was just Ronan and Adam hanging out for the 400 something pages that this is. And I am wishing that there was more Ronan and Adam. I know that this is Ronan's trilogy, the Dreamer trilogy, but also I just want Adam there the whole time. Something that Maggie Stiefvater does is she kind of throws you into these new characters without explaining who the hell they are. So it takes a minute to kind of figure out how everything is coming together, but I'm starting to see that, and it's not like I don't like the plot. I would just prefer to read about Adam and Ronan nonstop. From what I can tell, well. This is gonna be good. Also, this is making me wish I had reread The Raven Cycle before going into this. Not because I'm not understanding certain things. I'm just realizing that there's a lot I forgot. Like, she'll bring something up and I'm like, oh yeah, that was a thing. And then there are some things that aren't super explained in this book because it's not necessary, but it's like making me wish I had a further understanding of it. Not that you need it. I think as long as you've read it and the little mentions that will come along, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that. As for reading this without reading The Raven Cycle, so far I would not recommend it. I'm not even saying that you couldn't understand it, although I really can't say whether you would or not. I feel like you'd be a lot more confused on the whole dreaming thing and a lot of different aspects of Ronan's life. I just don't think you would be interested in this if you didn't read the original 4 books. I know Sam from Samantha Reading reread the cycle before going into this. I don't know if she's even started it. I don't know why I said that. I just know she reread the books. So the Darkling wins this one, I guess. So I wanted to finish this by today. Last night I got to page 210. This book is like 470 pages. So am I gonna read like 260 pages today? Probably not. But we're gonna try to read most of it. It's still going good. And that's really all I have to say so far.
The next day.
So no one in my family was gonna tell me I had chocolate all over my face. So as I predicted, I did not finish Call Down the Hawk last night. I got to page 345, which means there's like 100 or so. No. Yeah. Will I finish it tonight? I hope so, but I'm not gonna make any promises to myself. Again, I'm still really enjoying it. It's very interesting to see how everything's come together. I think the new characters and the new plot points have not only been introduced well, but the chapters in this, for almost every chapter really, are pretty short, and that's definitely the case with the new characters and situations as well. So we're not like having to spend a whole lot of time with them before we're actually connected to them at all, which I really appreciate. I think everything is balanced well, the pacing is going good. And I don't know how I felt about Declan in the Raven Cycle, who is Ronan's oldest brother, because we're kind of following all 3 of the Lynch brothers. Mainly Ronan, but Declan definitely has a bigger role in this. I sense Matthew is going to as well. I'm pretty sure I like just didn't have any opinion of Declan. He was described as like the boring do-good, but we're starting to see more of his character in this and his reasonings, and I'm finding myself really liking him. So that's been a fun little thing. So I did end up finishing Call Down the Hawk last night, and I am giving this book a full freaking 5 stars. It was so good. And like, I don't want to say my expectations for this were low, but I wasn't super excited just because I wasn't sure how I would feel about a book in the Raven Cycle world without like Gansey and Blue and all of those people. Ronan, I've liked him as a character, but he was never like my favorite. But this book made me care about him so much more, and care about his brothers, and care about all these new characters and the plot. Like, I don't feel that it was like a necessary addition in the sense that we could have kept this chapter closed, but where she's going with it is very interesting, and I think we're going to be learning so much more about Ronan that I didn't realize there was to learn. And yeah, I just was very impressed with this book. It was so well written. Maggie Stiefvater's writing, I always forget how much I like it until I start reading one of her books and I'm like, good shit. This cover is still freaking tragic, especially now that I've read it, because it's the first book in the Dreamer trilogy and we're focusing so much on dreaming. Did I ever actually explain the plot, really? Besides that, it follows Ronan. Basically, there is this group of people who are coming after dreamers because they believe that one of them will bring about the end of the world. And so we follow, obviously, Ronan and his brothers and Adam at some points. We follow a new dreamer, and we follow a woman who has just kind of joined forces with this group of people who are going after dreamers. So all the perspectives were really interesting. It was so well balanced and paced, and I just freaking loved this. I have not heard many people talking about it. I am surprised because it was so good. 5 stars. I just wish it had a better cover. Ugh. Okay, this whole vlog was dedicated to Call Down the Hawk because I was really bad at reading. So hopefully throughout my scattered clips, I've made sense of it, because I just feel like I've been sort of all over the place. Now I need to read Queen of Nothing. It just came out today. And it's not that I don't want to read it. Would I read it right now if I felt that I could get away with not reading it? Yeah, probably. I'd probably read something else. But I just know that if I don't, one of the gremlins on Twitter are gonna spoil me. So that is what I'm gonna be starting next, but that will be in the next vlog because this one is over. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully next week I'll read more than one freaking book. This was a very strange week for me that also extended longer than usual. So yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.